Good afternoon, Estelle. Okay. All right, ready? Take two.
Oh.
Take three. Take four.
Okay.
Who saw? Okay. Good up. Okay. I got this.
Me too.
Okay. It's so freaking frack here.
We did so good in our practice.
Okay.
Dang it, we did perfect in the practice.
Okay.
Good
Good afternoon, Estelle.
afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay, I guess.
Okay. How was your week?
It was pretty good.
Okay. All right. Well, last week,
Excuse
you
me.
need some water?
I think I'm fine, thank
Okay.
you.
Alrighty. Last week you told me that you really didn't want to quit drinking.
Well, I like to drink. I will say that, but I guess I must.
Okay. Well, you said that some of your greatest times you were intoxicated.
Well, some of my best times I forget all the sad things, and when I drink, I forget it, and then I seem to be more happy.
Okay. So what has brought you here?
My daughter,
Okay.
yes,
All right. Well, what's going on?
because she is afraid that when the grandkids come over that I would drink. I've told her I wouldn't. I would never drink while my grandkids are here, but she's concerned
Okay.
because of the doctor.
Okay.
No.
All right. Yeah, I remember you telling me that you had some recent medical issues. Can you tell me about that?
Yes.
Okay.
I went to the doctor. I don't know, just stomach aches or whatever. And he did some tests, and he comes up with this sclerosis or whatever of the liver.
All right.
And
Did you know what that was before the doctor
no,
told you that?
I didn't know anything about that until he explained that it was probably due to my drinking.
Okay. And what do you think?
And well, it could be.
Okay.
I mean,
Have you done the research on it?
not really, but he explained a lot
Okay.
to me. And he says if I don't quit, that I won't see my grandkids grow up.
Okay.
And that's why I'm here.
Okay. So what are you wanting to do about this?
Well, I want to see my grandkids, so I guess I'm going to have to come up with something.
Okay. Well, you know you're here, so it must be somewhat important for you.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
It is.
So how often do you have your grandkids?
I see them once a week at least.
Okay.
Yes.
And what do you do when the grandkids are around? You said that your daughter is concerned that you're drinking around them or that you're going to drink around them?
Well, she just worries that I might slip, I guess, and have a drink, you know. And I don't. I've told her I don't. But you know, she worries about me.
Okay, as any good daughter would.
Yes. Yes.
And with this news that you could possibly have cirrhosis, which is a serious, liver disease, what does that do to you inside?
Well, it's a little scary.
Okay.
I would say it's very scary because, I mean, I don't want to die. I want to see my grandkids grow up. You know, I want them to have a really good life.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yes.
So, what do you think? So, are you convinced that, because last week you were a little hesitant, you were pretty upset, the doctors don't know what they're talking about. Okay, so now that the news has kind of settled in, do you think possibly now that the liver and the alcohol are kind of, that's the reason, or?
Well, I'll put it this way. It
Okay.
could be.
Okay.
And I don't want to take that chance that if I, drink so much that it could end up not so good for me.
Okay.
So I gotta do something.
Okay. So when you envision a life without alcohol, what does that even look like?
I don't know because I've drank so many years. I wouldn't know what it's like not to drink.
How
I
many
really wouldn't.
how many years have you drank?
Oh my gosh, let's see. I'd say good 40 years. Good 40 years, yeah.
And in that 40 years of drinking, what do you think that has done to your body?
I don't want to think about it. I don't know.
Can you tell a difference now that you're getting older in your body when you drink versus when you were drinking maybe
I
30
get-
years ago?
Yes, because now when I drink, I get tired more often and sleepy.
Okay.
And it's not as much fun now as it used to be.
Why do you think it's not as much fun?
Oh, because it gets lonesome,
Okay.
And it's just not as much fun because,
Okay, let me stop you right there. You
Yes.
said it's lonesome.
yes.
When you say it's lonesome, is it the drinking that's lonesome, or what's your thought behind those two?
Well, sometimes there's nothing else to do so I drink.
Okay. So,
And then I kind of fall asleep and don't think about it.
so boredom, would you say, is that a fair
Yes,
to say that boredom could be a trigger of your drinking?
yeah.
Okay. So what do you do when the grandkids are not around on a typical day? What's your day look like?
Well, let's see. Now, my day is I get up, and I get my housework done that I need to do. And then when the afternoon starts hitting, I watch a little TV, and then I want to read my books.
Okay.
I love to read, that I do. But then, of course, I drink. I start drinking in the afternoon, and I grab a book, and either I'll pass out or I'll read and can't remember what I read. So it really doesn't do me too much good.
Okay, so you're kind of understanding that the drinking isn't doing you too much good, and in the morning you're fine, you're doing your housework, but then that other trigger is that
When it's all done.
yes, when the housework is done, now you have the boredom sets in because now it's the afternoon.
Right.
So the afternoon now is a possible trigger?
I don't know if it's the afternoon or if it's just that I don't have anything to do.
Okay.
You know.
And so when you're done with housework and done with
done
your daily,
with my whatever, then I just pour myself a good old screwdriver or Black Russian, and away I go.
okay. Okay, so you're saying that you love to drink, and had this medical issue not come up, you'd probably still be drinking, not even be here. Is that a fair?
Well, the medical issue, of course, yes, but the truth is because my daughter has been talking to me about my drinking, and she's worried.
What is she worried about?
She's worried that I might drink when the grandkids are here, and she's also worried that I'm going to get sick.
Okay. And her worry, what does that do to you? What does that do inside?
Well, it's nice somebody cares, but I don't want her to worry.
Okay. So on one hand, I was hearing, before that you know, you enjoy drinking, you enjoy your cocktails, but then on the other hand, your daughter is concerned that it's affecting your health and you're not going to be able to see your grandkids grow up.
That's
So,
true, yeah.
how old are they?
They're 7 and 8.
Okay.
And then I have another granddaughter that's 18.
Okay. So she's just now.
Yes, she's in college.
Okay. So the concern is that what brought you here was your daughter's worry of.
Yes, and yes, and because of my grandchildren, I don't want to get sick.
Okay.
Because that would mean I couldn't see my grandkids grow up.
What do you want to see?
I want to see my oldest granddaughter graduate from college. I want to see her get married. I want the little ones. I want to watch them grow, graduate high school, go on to college.
Okay, so other than drinking being the issue, is your overall health good then?
Yes.
So the one roadblock is the drinking.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so what do you think are some things that you could do?
Well, I was thinking. When I'm not drinking, I can think.
Okay, well.
Well, I was thinking, I can't do this cold turkey.
Okay.
I just can't.
Okay.
So I was thinking that I could cut back.
All right. What is cutting back?
Well, like I have at least 4 or 5 drinks a day.
Okay. And those are the screwdrivers, right?
And so I vary. Okay. Sometimes I'll have 7 whiskey and 7. Sometimes I have screwdrivers. Sometimes I have Black Russians. Whatever, floats my boat. But anyhow, instead of having, let's just say 5,
okay,
I'll cut back to 3 or 4, maybe 1 every 2 or 3 days, and I'll kind of taper, because it could be a shock to my system, if I just, boom, quit. I don't think I could.
Okay.
I don't think I could do that. So I think I could taper.
Okay.
And then I just might be okay.
So you think you can set are these realistic
goals
do?
That I could taper?
Okay.
Not to do cold turkey, I don't think I could do that. I think I'd get too nervous or something. I don't know what would happen to me.
Okay.
So I think for me, I would taper.
Okay. And how would you taper? Like, what would it take for you to go from that 5 drinks to 4 to 3? What could you possibly fill your time with?
I think I would call all my friends, maybe tell them what I'm doing. They'll be glad.
Okay. Do they drink or do they not drink?
A lot of them don't.
Okay.
No, they don't. But I know that if I wouldn't drink so much, they might invite me, to lunch and stuff. We could do things.
So did you stop? Do you really not go out with your friends?
Not much.
Because of the drinking? Is there a reason that you're not invited? Does something happen or?
Well, no. You see, a lot of them are busy with their families and things.
Okay.
And I not. So that's the reason.
Okay. So what do you think is a good realistic goal you could set for the next couple weeks till I see you again?
Well, I guess I will do what I said. I will taper down, and I will get a piece of paper.
That sounds
and
good.
I will write down how many drinks I have each day till I see. And then we'll go from there, I guess.
That sounds like a wonderful plan. And what do you think are the not only the incentives but the positives What are some of the other positives do you see from this?
Oh, well, the positive thing, my daughter naturally will be thrilled to death,
Right.
you know, and I could probably do more things with the family if I
Right.
wasn't looped, you know,
True.
as she says sometimes, you know, Mom, don't be looped, loopity loop. So, you know, if I can just taper off some in the beginning,
Right, right.
that'll make her very happy, and me too.
Okay, good. That's the important thing is
Yes.
you want to make you happy as well.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so that sounds like you have some good realistic goals to start. So how are you feeling right now? You know, getting ready to start on this.
I feel good. I'm going
You
to
feel
tell my daughter.
Okay, so you're going to leave here and give her a call?
Yes.
Okay, good. Are you going to try to see her today and the grandkids?
Yeah, I'll ask her if she wants me to come over.
Okay.
Okay. And then she'll say, you haven't been drinking, have you?
Okay.
And I'll say, no, I haven't been drinking. So if I can come over, then I won't have one, will I?
No, that's a great start.
Yeah, that's right. Because I don't drink and drive, you know.
That's good.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So that's it, I guess.
Okay, Estelle. Well, thank you. That was a very informative session. I am excited for next week to hear your progress and how you've done. And are you going to be just putting it on paper? Or are you going to be journaling this?
I'm just going to put it on paper.
Okay, sounds good to me.
I've got a tablet at home. And
Okay.
I'm just going to write it down.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in. Thank you
Okay.
again for letting me record you.
You're welcome.
And
I hope I look okay.
Oh, you look fabulous, my dear.
Thank you.
Okay, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. Here, I'll walk you out.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.